Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. Right here in this video clip, I am introducing the Hideaway Campground to you guys, but unfortunately there was so much background noise throughout this entire video. Unfortunately, there's just no way of editing out all of that noise, so I'm gonna just do a voiceover for you guys. But basically where I'm standing right now is the front of the Hideaway Campground at Navarre Beach, and so I'm just kind of taking you guys through to the front entryway of the campground, and then I kind of just showed you guys where the middle of the campground is, which is right here. This is a middle road that you can go down to get to the welcome center, or you can go right down this road, or you can go left down this road, and that's the road that I started on. So I basically took you guys down on the left hand side as though you're turning left into the campground, all along the side of the campground, and then I took you down what was the right hand side, and then we went up the middle, and then I showed you guys the private beach area for the campground. Now, lot 39 right here is where my husband and I stayed. That is our Cougar, our Keystone Cougar travel trailer right there. And I liked this site. It was one of the very few sites available, but next time we come, we are definitely going to try to get a water site because those are absolutely beautiful. Now, right along here were all of their tent campsites. So if you have friends that don't have a camper, but they want to come and camp with you at Navarre Beach, at the Hideaway Campground, the wonderful thing about this campground is they do have tent sites as well, which is great. And then right along here, I'm just showing you guys that you come up and then you meet the waterfront sites. So as you're walking down the left-hand side, you will dead end into the water sites, which are right here. And this is the bay side at Navarre Beach. But the beach is about maybe a 5 or 8 minute drive from this campground. So it's really not a far drive at all, but you can really just stay on the bay side here. It's so beautiful. The water is just as clear as the beach water, which is really, really nice. And then I went ahead and I took you guys here, as you can see, around to what was the right side of the campground, and we just kind of walked along that side of the campground next. And one thing about this campground that is so beautiful are all of these mature trees that, like I said, are not only beautiful, but they're great because they shade your campground. A lot of campgrounds that you'll find really at any beach don't have a lot of shade, and so you just have that hot summer sun beating down on your camper, whereas the Hideaway, it's so unique and special in that it offers tons of shade, not only for you, but for your camper, which is just really, really nice. And then right here is actually a little house that the campground, I believe, rents out. They are doing some renovations right now, so it'll be really nice, I'm sure, for next summer. So if you have some friends that want to go camping with you at Navarre Beach, but once again, they don't have a camper, they don't have any tent equipment, they could rent out that house. And that's one of the many things I love about this campground is it offers so many different housing opportunities. And I believe that they're building even more. Like, I think they're going to do some glamping campsites, so they're always renovating. And even though this campground is a bit more shabby chic, it is so well maintained. They take such good care of their trees and their facilities. These are their bathrooms right here. And here we are back at the entryway. This is the exit. But as you can see, there's just trees everywhere and they're so beautiful. And even though this is a smaller campground, it's great for walks in the morning or in the evening times, and it's such a beautiful campground. I was so happy with it. And now we're gonna just walk up the middle of the campground, and to the right of the campground, I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the community hangout area. So this is a space that they created in the middle of the campground where all of the campers can come and hang out, which is just so nice because it really does create such a sense of community and togetherness, and it kind of gives you something to do, especially if you have children. It gives them, you know, a lot of different activities to play during the daytime. There's a swing, as you see right here. There is a community fire pit. We didn't use this when we were at the campground, but we talked about using it a lot, and hopefully next time we come back we will make use of this because it's so cute. And the really great thing about this campground is there are stringed lights everywhere, and it's just so romantic at nighttime. It's so beautiful. They have them all stringed up in this community area right here, so that's really nice. There is also a ping pong table, a foosball table, and cornhole as well in this little gathering area, which is, you know, really nice. And the really neat thing about this campground is that even though it was pretty much booked, like most of the campsites were booked when we were there, it was so quiet. It's so peaceful. I loved staying here. All of the staff, which right there, that building that I'm pointing to is the welcome center. So as soon as you come into the campground, this is where you're gonna go to check in at. And if you can see that little go-kart right there, as soon as you're done checking in, they will take you on that go-kart to your site to make sure you get in safely. They're so accommodating. They're so extremely friendly. They're great. It's one of the nicest campgrounds I think I've ever stayed at. And my husband and I, before we got the travel trailer, we tent camped, and we camped at several different campgrounds, and I really enjoyed my visit here. They have these cute little cats on the campground. But yeah, that is basically the tour. My husband's about to show up, and we're gonna show you guys the beach area. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, you guys, so my husband and I were talking in the video clips coming up, but the background noise is just so loud once again. So basically my husband would leave at around 6 a.m. every morning, and he would go fishing. And then after he was done fishing, he would go golfing. So he arrived back at the campground around noon, which was actually perfect for me because it gave me time in the morning to just take my time, sleep in, read, walk around the campground, get everything packed up for the beach for us. That's him talking about fishing. So it was just like a really great beach schedule that we had that we didn't even plan on having. It just kind of worked out that way. And I showed you guys one of my like midweek camper cleanups, how I kind of cleaned the camper midweek into our vacation, and I will link that video down below. So make sure you go watch that after this one, just to kind of give you an idea of some of the things that I did do in the morning while he was off having fun, as he should, since it is his vacation too. But if you do like to fish, Navarre has a huge pier that you can go fishing off of. I think it's like $7 to fish off of, and you need your fishing license. And they also have golfing if you are interested in that. It's just such a sweet little beach. It's so family friendly. It's not overcrowded like some of the other beaches like Panama City Beach, and just it's more quaint, and I love coming here. I would highly recommend it. Now I'm gonna just show you guys some of the places that we ate at, some of the things we did. You'll see us packing up our campsite, and at the end of the video I'm gonna show you my favorite ice cream spot in Navarre, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end. But let's just keep on playing this video now that the campground tour is over with. We can show you guys, you know, Navarre Beach and some of the beautiful things that they have at this beach as well. Here again, my husband and I are talking, way too much background noise. you guys don't need to hear all of that. But we also take you at the end of this video to a beautiful side of Navarre Beach, and along the beach, like kind of behind the beach before you get onto the beach, are some natural preserves, and they're just so beautiful, you guys. And they were actually having tons of farmers markets on our last day, which is a Saturday, or they were having like tons of different food trucks out by that natural preserve area. So do your research. Maybe if you're going to Navarre Beach, get there on a Friday. That way on Saturday you can hit like all the great farmers markets that they have. And Ludo's, let me tell you, has the best burgers, the best sandwiches in Navarre Beach. You have to go to this food truck. It is amazing. My husband got this incredible burger with like jam in it, and then I got a bagel sandwich with bacon. We shared this kombucha, and they have these fries that are just out of this world. Our fries, I think, had like a sweet barbecue sauce on top. They were so good. But this is the great thing. The ice cream that I'm going to talk to you guys about in the end, that couple, it's actually a food truck, and that couple was so incredibly sweet. They kind of introduced us to the food truck world in Navarre, and after we met that couple, we noticed so many food trucks. And so it's just a really great way when you're on vacation to kind of eat and enjoy really amazing food, but like on more of a budget, and you don't have the hustle and bustle of the restaurant atmosphere. Although there is a restaurant we ate at that we're going to talk to you guys about in a bit, but I would recommend just to go to Navarre Beach and just eat at all the food trucks. They're just awesome. There is also a seafood market in Navarre Beach. It's a small little market, and it's so cool. I will link it down below for you, like the name of it, but you can go in and order a low country broil, and they will bring it out to their picnic tables. You could bring your own drinks. They'll steam all of your fresh fish for you, and they'll bring it out to the table for you. So you'll definitely have to go check that out as well. Good morning, guys. This is our last morning before we have to pack up and leave. We're gonna go get some coffee. We spent the whole day at the beach yesterday, and I didn't film. So we're gonna go down to the beach today, and I'll film for you guys. Sorry about all the background noise. They can't see your head. he's my husband's 6'2", 3". He's 6'3", and I'm 5'2", so he's tall and I'm small. But yeah, we're gonna go get coffee first though, so we're gonna show you. Would you say this is the best coffee shop in Navarre?
Definitely.
Yeah. So let's go.
Let's do it.
And unfortunately, when we arrived, they were not yet open, but we got coffee from here twice while we were at the beach. I got a lavender latte both times, and it was amazing. So you will definitely have to go check that coffee food truck out. But instead, we went ahead and we got some donuts from another food truck. I got the Bavarian cream donut, and my husband got the key lime pie donut, and we kind of shared them, and they were both so good. So if you like donuts while you're at the beach, you definitely have to go check out this food truck for sure. It was so yummy. And since this was our last day at the beach before we headed home, after we ate our donuts, we went ahead and we drove across the bridge as you see us doing here, and we went to the beach for one last walk on the beach before we left. But we went over to the side where the natural preservation, I'm probably not saying that right, but I will link it down below for you. But we went to that side of the beach. This is it right here, and this is where they had all of the food trucks lined up. This was on a Saturday, so that was really neat. We had already planned on eating lunch somewhere else this day, which you'll see in a minute, so we didn't check out any of those food trucks. But like I said, next time you come to Navarre, I would recommend getting to Navarre on a Friday, and then Saturday you can check out any local farmers markets they have, or in this area by the beach, if they have those food trucks set up again, that would be probably a lot of fun for you. But yeah, we're just walking on the beach, and as you can see, the water here is crystal clear. It's so beautiful. It was like this the entire week. I love this beach. It's wonderful. There's also I think it's like a man-made coral reef on this beach. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comment section below, but this right here is the pier that my husband went fishing off of in the morning times. Now we're gonna just go back to the camper and pack up, and then I'm gonna show you guys where we ate lunch, which was our favorite seafood restaurant in Navarre, and then I'm gonna show you Navarre's best ice cream food truck ever. And before we went to the camper, we actually got to talk to the guy that belonged to this food truck right here, and he has a really neat story, so I'll link his Instagram down below, and you'll definitely have to go check him out. Now, one thing I started doing when we got our camper was every new place that we go to, I'm gonna get a magnet and I'm gonna put it on our hood vent here just for a memory. And we've only been to one other place other than this in our camper, which was Tim Ford Lake, and you'll have to go check out that video. We are just packing up right now, and we're about to head to our favorite seafood restaurant.
So in our opinion, this is the best seafood in Navarre.
And right next to this restaurant, Scooters, is the coffee company. So you can go get a coffee after you eat, or if you want to walk just a few steps further, you want to go to Beachside Bubble Waffle Ice Cream. Best ice cream food truck in Navarre, hands down. I got the key lime pie ice cream this day, and my husband got the mint chocolate chip ice cream. And earlier on in the week when I went, I got one of their waffles, their bubble waffles in my ice cream, and it was so amazing. And the owners of this food truck are so friendly. They're such a sweet couple. You have to go check this sweet little spot out. when you go to Navarre. And there's also 2 other food trucks on either side of the Bubble Waffle, and then across from it is a super cute little mercantile store, and there's this large field that you can eat in. So that is our trip to Navarre. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I will link the Bubble Shop's Instagram page down below for you as well. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and until next time, I love you guys so much. Bye!